Last time on the Proxy Principle.
Face reading now is a big part of what I do. Before, when I first met you, I didn't use face reading. Now I do. I incorporate because it's just as important as palmistry. I don't like being called a psychic or a palmist just because it limits you. It took me a long time, but I finally said, you know what? I like the title transformational coach, because it's using all these tools that I use. I'm also called, I like the title, is a spiritual profiler. So that's exactly what I do. And I'll be more than happy to take it. But if someone wants to call me a psychic, yeah, okay, that's fine. But to me, it's just like, when I say transformational coach, it opens the door for more people to like, oh, be curious, like, what is that? What do you do?
Tawny meet Niko. Niko meet Tawny.
Hi, Tawny.
Hi,
How are
Niko.
you? Have you had a reading before?
Yes.
Type of readings? Has it been more like tarot, or what kind of readings? Would you say you're connected spiritually, or do you like the metaphysics?
I've dabbled in tarot myself, and I've had a tarot reader tell me that I could be good at it if I studied.
Bingo. Bingo. First thing I got was bingo. Because the thing is you're more spiritual, because I can tell, your face kind of tells me you're definitely connected.
Lights, camera, consciousness.
The Proxy Principle.
And now for the continuation of Tawny's reading by Niko Xiros.
Start putting together the things that you want to do in life. What is it that you want? Would you say that you're happy in your life and things have turned out the way that you wanted?
I've had a rough week, so no.
Life in general, would you say in general? Would you say you accomplished what you wanted to do in this lifetime?
I don't know what I want.
Thank you.
I thought I wanted to get married and have kids, and I haven't even come close.
Don't worry. I'm going to show you in your face why that you said what you said, because it's true.
Okay.
Anyways, so this year is very important. It's a personal year. It's your energy as a one is about building up what it is that you want. Does that make sense?
I hope so.
Okay. Do you have any questions on the numerology part?
No, that makes sense.
Oh, great. So what I like to do after that is I do love the cards of destiny. Do you know anything about the cards of destiny?
I don't think so.
Oh, guess what? You're going to learn something today.
Yay.
So here's the thing about the cards of destiny, which I love. I use the cards of destiny because it sums up a lot of the stuff that I'm going to talk about. This is the history of the cards of destiny. It's the oldest form of tarot. People think the tarot, no, the playing cards, the cards that we play blackjack, that's the oldest form of tarot. It goes back to the Egyptians and stuff like that. Like, Niko, why are you bringing this up? Because it's connected to our solar calendar, and most people don't realize that. Oh, what do you mean by that, Niko? Well, there are 4 suits, right? You got 4 suits in the deck of cards for the 4 seasons. Okay.
Yeah.
How long does a season last? You know how many weeks a season is?
No.
13.
Okay.
How many cards are in a suit?
13.
13. An ace is a 1, a 2 is a 2, all is 13. Okay. So the thing is you have the black and the red, which is day and night.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know how many cards are in a deck of cards?
72, 36?
No, that's tarot, but you're close. What's a game? 52 pickup.
I was about to say 56, but yes, 52. I remember that game. My grandma.
I don't know the answer to any of these questions either. So
I'm going to give you that one. Close enough. No, there are 52 weeks in a year.
Yeah.
When you add up all the cards, when you add up all the cards in the deck, an ace is a 1, the 2 is a 2, and all that stuff, and you add the 2 jokers, you get 365. The reason why the church didn't want them playing cards because it was a pagan tradition.
Yeah.
So the thing is people are playing a deck of cards, they don't have any idea of the history. And I find it fascinating. But you're probably asking, Niko, what does this have to do with me? It has everything to do with you, because your birth date represents 2 of the cards in the deck. Normally, if you were here, I would already have it printed out for you and all that stuff. But February 25th, your card, are you ready for the drum roll?
Yes.
Your card in the deck, and this is interesting. So this is very telling. Your card in the deck is the King of Clubs.
Ooh.
So here's
I'm in charge of something.
but here's it's very interesting. So here's the thing.
Uh,
The card is the King of Clubs, the Master of Mental Realm. So here's the thing. It's the club. It has to do with what you do for work and your craft. It's also the king. So that means the king is the top of what they do. This is all interconnected. So why did I ask you about purpose? You're like, well, I haven't figured that out. That tells me everywhere where you're at right now is that you're still searching. And the thing is you're not searching hard enough. That's what I like getting and tell people. I'm not saying it in a mean way, but what I'm saying is you're just scratching the surface of really who
I'm
you
floating.
are on a spiritual level and all this other stuff. And so the thing is when I see a King of Clubs, this person is supposed to be like the pinnacle of what they do. And you're not even there. You're like a 2 or a 3 trying to figure out what that is. So the thing is this is, let me read a little bit about the King of Clubs.
Yes.
If you look at a regular deck of playing cards, you will notice the King of Clubs holds the world in their right hand. It's also in your face because I see things in your face. I love this shit. It's like you can't piece this shit together. I mean, you can't make this shit up. He has mastered over the world through his creative imagination and actualization of his unlimited mental potential. Okay. Now here's the thing. Everything that you've been saying, you've been kind of like poo-pooing or laughing or like that.
Yeah.
Again, that's telling me you're not even close to where your potential is. And so the thing is how many friends, let me get one thing straight. I'm a Capricorn. I tell it like it is. So you're going to like this.
Yeah, do it.
There you go. So here's the thing.
Give it to me.
You're not even close to your full potential. And the thing is you are kind of like poo-pooing it. And I'm like, no, this is important because none of your friends are going to tell you this. No, friends may say, well, you're good at this or you're good at that. When I look at all this stuff and you're kind of laughing the whole time, I'm going, she doesn't take herself seriously.
No.
And to me, it's just like, thank you very much. This is the good news.
This is the 5 trying to come out.
Right. Okay. Good. That's good. Well, at least you're going to get that out today.
Yeah.
The thing is, but here's the thing. You have so much more potential to grow in this lifetime that you don't even see. And to me, that's a good thing. But the thing is, you're only here for so amount of time.
Yes.
You have to start looking at what it is exactly. And you're a 1 year. So it's like, this is the perfect year to like get serious and like focus like, okay, you got 3 jobs. Well, can I just do 1 job? What is it that I have a passion, what I need to do with what I'm good at? So the King of Clubs tells me that you should be at the pinnacle of whatever craft that you're doing. And you're not. Because the thing is you have all the tools that you need are already here, but you're not utilizing them. You're letting other things, like the people in the bar that are crazy, that are taking up all that energy that you normally would create to what it is that you want to do. That makes sense. So it's like when I see the King of Clubs, the first thing I'm going like, wow, that's pretty powerful. All the kings in the different suits represent the top. So if you're King of Diamonds, that means you're the king of the business world. Okay. If you're King of Hearts, you're the king of the emotions, the heart. And the spades is the spiritual aspect. So I'm talking to a different person than I'm seeing in here. And so and here's the thing, I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm just saying that here's the thing. You said it like you said this. Well, people don't like the way I talk or what I say. Guess what? That's why I'm going to do it to you. That's why I'm talking the way is that I want you to understand how important this is, because the bottom line is I'm like, this chick should be like rocking the world right now. And you're not. And so the thing is let me read a little bit more. The card represents leadership in the present that is always stepping ahead into the future. Have I heard that today? No, I have not heard that come from
I
you.
am the manager at my job. So that's the leader.
Okay. So here's the thing. That's the producer part. I knew that you had. Okay. So the thing is the King of Clubs rules learning, wisdom, communication, intelligence, and knowledge. You should be telling me this shit. What I'm telling you is what you should be doing to me. And here's the thing. When I like you don't have like spirituality numbers like all over the place, but it's all about spirituality. This stuff that I'm telling you, you should know, or you should be doing this, because the thing is it's telling me right here. And that's what I love about the playing cards. The card represents leadership in the present that is always stepping ahead into the future. The King of Clubs rules, learning, wisdom, communications, intelligence, and knowledge. Are you getting that from the bar? No.
No.
So the
Well, I've
thing,
been
so
there for 4 years, so I'm a little burnt out.
no, I know, but here's the thing: you need to be around other people, other communities that have all these traits. This right here is wisdom, learning, wisdom, communication, intelligence, and knowledge. You, you're in the wrong atmosphere. You're in the wrong environment. What you're doing, and to me, it's just like you're missing a major part in your life. Is that by being in the bar, you know, it can be fun. I'm sure but it's like that's why when I don't go to bars. I go to bookstores. Everybody knows me. Niko's in the bookstore. Why?
Yeah.
Because
I mean, I do go to the bookstore a lot too.
but here's the thing. That's great, because you know why? What do you have at the bookstore? You have intellectual people. Oh, people that are doing wisdom and communications. That's why I go there. I go to the coffee shop. I go to Barnes and Nobles. Is because those are my peeps. Those are my community. Look at your eyes. See, the
I
thing
love
is,
the
you're concerned-
bookstore. I go there all the time.
So the thing is, but here's the thing. Now I want you to think, when you go there, to be the King of Clubs. What is it that I need, that I want to do? Because the thing is you have everything that you have in you already. You already know how to accomplish whatever you want. And here's the thing. Your spirit guides are going like, hey, listen, when you're ready, we're going to help you. But you haven't been serious, or you haven't been doing it. So the thing is,
I just don't know what direction to go. So it's kind of like,
here's the thing. It doesn't matter. If you fail, it's a life lesson. It doesn't matter. But you got to try. That's the number one thing I talk to people when I say, well, I'm getting this, and go, oh yeah, I tried that. Like when? Well, like 5 years ago, I tried it once and I gave it up. Like, life is not about, I think of Thomas Edison. He, when he created the light bulb, 1,001 times before he got it right.
yeah.
If it's meant to be, if you have the passion in you, it's going to come out. And this is what I call Spirit's job. That's why they're there to help you, is to guide you. But guess what? You're not listening. You're not hearing the Spirit's guides telling you how to. Do you believe in Spirit's guides and stuff like that?
Oh yeah. I pray to them. They just, I think, need to hit me with like a hammer though.
Perfect. But no.
Because I'm like, I need a sign, but you need to like throw it at me like a brick.
No. Here's the thing. You need to ask them. Okay, guys, when you go to bed. Okay, guess what? I need some guidance. I think about maybe doing this or doing that or doing this. That's their job. Because the thing is if they're just standing there like, whenever you're ready, we're ready to go.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, you got to ask that stuff.
Yeah.
And the thing is you got to take time. Next time you're at the coffee shop, take a pad and start writing down things that you want to accomplish in this lifetime. Because I'm telling you right now, you are going to come back right now if you don't accomplish anything else, because you really have not fulfilled this stuff. And I know that's what I'm saying.
I don't want to do it again.
Yeah. So the thing is it's just like, when I see this, I'm going like, this is like a winner. I wish I had the King of Clubs. It's like, this is everything. If this is your birth card, you are a vessel for innovative thinking in higher consciousness, and you can be an authority in the area of life that you choose. Jesus Christ. I mean, what have I been just saying? I've just said it all. And the thing is it's like you got so much potential, and it's just like, do. I don't know what I'm going to do.
I don't know what to do.
That's your job, Candi. That's your job. Kick her in the ass and say, you need to start doing something. And the thing is, here's the thing. After you get done with this is the easy part. What I'm doing, what I'm showing you, that's the easy part. The hard part is having a community that supports you. Being around so you should be around intellectual people of wisdom. That's why I said metaphysics and all this stuff. You need to be around people who are going to motivate you and inspire you to do it. That's why when you're in a group, it doesn't matter if they're if I'm in a group and they're not psychics or like that. Let's say they're a musician or they're whatever. I get excited because they're excited for what they're doing. Those are the people that you need. And that's a hobby. That's something that you can go, okay, I can feed off of their energy. So the energy that you're feeding off is the corrupt, the yucky, like they're sapping you out. So the thing is it's bringing you down, not allowing you to be the king of clubs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like the smartest person in the room right now, so I have to switch rooms. I got to get in the
So,
smarter room
oh yeah.
so
So
I
the
can
thing is,
learn.
you're the king of clubs. So what that means is that's your birth card. So that's how you how you are internally. That's how you think and like that. But you have a second card. The second
Uh-oh.
card is how you can show the world who you are, and it's the two of spades. Okay, and the
Whoa.
two of spades. The title is called Brotherly Love. Oh, so brotherly love. Okay. That's interesting. What's her number again? Oh, it's the 6. Do you see? It's like this, like I said, a puzzle that's all interconnected. And I just sit there. I love this shit. This stuff is fascinating. Brotherly love. Well, her number's a 6. She's loved, all about love, family, home, everything. Okay, so the card of brotherly love represents cooperation through friendship and partnership. And as a 2 of spades, you most likely prefer being in partnership, both in work and in your personal life.
Work.
Your favorite word, work, 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 work.
Woo! I know.
Let me tell you this right now. I've never done a reading for somebody who gets so excited when you mention the word work. I have never, everybody's like, and don't get me wrong, there are people who like their work, but you have brought that up so much. I'm like missing the point. It's not about the
yes.
work. So that's the thing is that you present that to the world. The 2 of spades is the external, how you can show the world. Okay. Let's see. Partnership and both in work and personal life rather than being alone. Do you like being alone?
Yes, actually.
So that's where it's different. So the thing is you you're not everything that's in this card, but this is saying rather than going it alone, you have a unique perspective of life and an inner awareness of the importance of self-mastery. Does that make sense?
No.
No. Here's why. Because you're not the king of clubs. King of
No.
clubs is the mastery of that card. So the thing is, and here's the thing. I just like, I'm not trying to come off like, oh, I'm the bad guy. And, but you have a lot of work to do. And
Oh,
here's the
yeah.
thing. The more work you have, the more that you have to live. I always say that if you have in your life so many things you want to accomplish, so many things that you want to do, it prolongs your life. If you give the dedication, spirit knows that, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. Like for me, if I were to die tomorrow, I'd be the happiest guy in the world because I've accomplished everything that I wanted to accomplish as Niko right now. Do I want to die? No. There are a lot of other things I want to do. But the thing for you is that you got a gambit of stuff that you can do and you don't see it.
No.
That's the scary part. Is that, and what tells me is that you don't spend enough time with yourself. What is it that I want? What is your purpose? Okay.
That's what I don't. That's what I don't know. My purpose.
I
That's where
gotta
I'm
work.
lost.
It's all about work. But here's the thing. All the stuff I've said so far, it's right on. It's dead right on. And the thing is it's not for what?
Perhaps her purpose is to not save the world, but to enjoy life.
Oh no, absolutely. It's not about saving anybody.
And
As my-
I'm not saying that to
yeah.
Niko so
Yeah.
much as for me,
Yeah.
when you did you affirmed when I was going through some spiritual things.
Yeah.
I had been trying to figure things out for so long and also feeling like I was giving so much of myself
Yeah.
that it was hard for me to figure out. And I really feel like my life's purpose at this point is to enjoy life. And maybe
Right.
that's what the 5s are about.
And no, you nailed it. That's what I'm saying is that you become the messenger and you nailed it on the head. And the thing is it's because it's in our chart. It's telling me about 5, go have fun. And the thing is it's like you being her friend, that's going to have a lot of impact. For me, it's just like my whole thing is I'm not here to save anybody. When the job's done, I say, thank you, Father, for allowing me to do the thing. And I hope that she got what she needed. Boom, I'm done. But for you, what is it? You're part of her community. So the thing is, it's important for you to share those points of views. And I think you nailed it. You're listening to what I'm saying and what I've put in here. So, and that's what you need. You need friends that are going to sit there and support you with the new things that you have to do, that you want to do. And it's, don't be afraid to fail. Failure is one of the greatest teachers. That's the problem. I said this all the time. Well, I tried it a couple times and I just did my, why did you, they tried it a different perspective, try to do something different.
Yeah.
I have not reached the pinnacle of what I want to do. So the thing is we're constantly, but the thing is, I feel what it does is it prolongs your life because you're telling the spirit, I got a long way to go and I need your help. And this is what I want to accomplish. So you have to sit there and like sit down and write a goal of the things that you want to do to accomplish in this lifetime. Okay. There's 2 lists that you should do when you do this. Make a list of the things that you want to accomplish in this lifetime, and then make a list of everyone that you've ever had an argument or a fight with. Write down their name and then communicate with them, talk to them, whatever, and just say, hey, I just want to, because what I feel like you got a big major blockage. So what I'm getting is these people on your list, grab a piece of paper, 25, 30 names. I did this when I was 25 and no one told me. I just did it. And I'm like, oh my God, it was like a Phil burden lifted off me. And I wasn't even spiritual at that point. Here's the thing. You make a list of the people that you've had, like your family members, your friends, you put their names down on this list. And then what you do is you contact them and you just basically say, hey, listen, I just want to let you know, I know that we haven't always gotten along, and I just want to let you know that there's no hard feelings. What you're doing is you're saying, here's your ship back. I don't need it. But you're not saying it was my fault. It was both of your fault. But the thing is once you do that, once you've done that, guess what? You've cut all the spiritual cords. You're got all these spiritual cords from the bar. That's one of the problems. But you do that. You take a pen and you cross out their name and you go through the whole list. And if you have somebody that's already crossed over, you sit there and you pray, you meditate, and you go, hey, I just want to let you know, I'm sorry for the fighting that we had. No hard feelings. Listen, if you ever need to contact me or if you want to contact, cross that out. Okay. Go through the whole list of people. And then when you get done, you go, Spirit, I no longer need this. You either burn it, crumple it up, tear it up, put it through a shredder and say, I'm done with it. I guarantee you'll feel this uplifting of like you've never felt before. And I did this like when I was 25 and I'm like, oh my God, that's part of the problem of why you can't see what it is that you want to do. It's because you have all this stuff that's just like cluttering you. So that's the first place. Okay. And the thing is do that list and then do another list. This is what I want to accomplish. I don't care if it's like for me, the thing I always wanted to win an Academy Award for producing and blah, blah, blah. It's never changed. It's always been there, but maybe that might change in the future. Maybe I don't want to do. But the thing is when you put it down on paper, Spirit knows what you want now. Yeah. It's like, and they're going to go, okay, we're going to hold you to it now. And that's when they're going to sit there and they're going to go, remember when Niko said this? Remember when he said that? You should try this. You should try that. They're going to, that's their job, is to guide you to wherever you're supposed to be going. Does that make sense? Yeah. So the thing is for you, you have all these spiritual cords that are connected to you. You just want to snip. You want to get rid of that. You will feel the certain pressure coming off of you. Okay. Let me ask you this. Do you love yourself?
I would say yes.
Time out.
So I like me.
I like myself too. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. So the list is the one thing. This is the second thing. I'm not saying you don't love yourself. Yeah. But you don't love yourself unconditionally. So here's the thing.
That's probably true.
There's the thing. The number one thing people say, well, Niko, where do I start? When a person, like we're in the middle, right in the middle of this, I ask that question specifically because it catches them off guard. And when you have to sit there and do this, it means time out. You don't love yourself unconditionally. And the thing
we have good days and bad days with myself. Sometimes I hate me. Sometimes I love me.
Too funny.
Yeah. I gave myself a bubble bath the other day.
So. I am enjoying this as a Capricorn. I do enjoy this. But the thing is here's the thing. When a person has to hesitate to think that, it tells me that they don't love themselves unconditionally 100%. That's where you need to be. So the thing is, let's say you're 75%. okay, or 50%. But the
Yeah.
minute that someone hesitates, very few people, like when I ask that question, they go, oh, hell yeah, I love myself. That means that
Yeah.
they've taken enough time to really know who they are. And
Mm.
here's the thing, you're never going to be perfect. And everybody wants to be perfect. And it's like, you're supposed to love yourself unconditionally despite your flaws. Think
Sure.
about think about this. We're all fucked up.
We are.
We're all messed up. And that's what people don't understand. I see this time and time and again. People are like, I don't like myself because I'm so mean. It's like, well, guess what? Everybody else is fucked up. But
Yeah.
here's the thing. I love myself despite all my flaws because you know why? God created me this way. He
Sure.
created me with flaws. And so the thing is it's like, I still do the right things. I still do the things to be a better person.
Mhm.
But if you don't love yourself unconditionally, you can't love others unconditionally. And
Sure.
that's the problem that you have with your family and your friends is that you still don't love your it's like those people that that sit there, they're like the worst when it comes to like giving advice and take and do and they'll give out advice and it's like they don't even like take their own advice.
Sure.
Those are the people that are like miserable, they don't love themselves, and they're like, you shouldn't even be giving anybody advice.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm
I've seen myself, and I'm like,
right.
oh, don't,
But
don't.
here's the thing. But here's the thing. That's okay. If they want to be that way, again, I have no control over what they say or what they do. All I can worry about is what I can control in my life.
Sure.
And so the thing is it's irrelevant what other people say in that sense. The most important thing, people say when I'm done, well, Niko, where do I start? Two things for you. Sit there and analyze why you don't love yourself unconditionally. And then start learning how to love yourself. Well, I don't love myself because I'm this way. Okay, what can I do to change that? And that's when you have spirit that will sit there and say, we'll be more than happy to help you out there. Maybe we should try this, try meditation, try to, when you go to bed at night, pray, say, I want to be a better person, whatever it is. But the thing
Yeah.
is you got to start there because the thing is that's what's keeping you away from accomplishing all the stuff I've told you, from being the king of clubs, is because you haven't done this work yet.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was telling Candi that this is how I look at my philosophy of life, and is that out of 8 billion people in this world, there's no one like you. You are
Nope.
unique. Think about it. No one
Yep.
talks, looks, acts, dresses like you. And the thing is it's like everybody's trying to categorize people like you belong in that group. It's like, no, you're unique. It's like, why
Yeah.
would you want to be? So the thing is I believe this. I always say that God is an experienced junkie. The universe is constantly expanding. Everything changes, right? So here's the thing. You're part your mom, part your dad, right? But that divine spark in you is
Mhm.
God. And scientifically, they've proven that this
Yeah.
spark, this little light, leaves the body once. I've seen it where the light leaves. That's the God particle. So here's the thing. Through your eyes, through your lens, God's experiencing what you're experiencing for the first time. That's
Mhm.
why he's made us so unique and so different, is because you don't know it. You don't feel God. You think, I'm here by myself. Why am I going? God's with you because God wants to experience the pain through your eyes. That's what
Mm,
it's all about. So the
I
thing
like.
is so just remember, you're never alone. And the
Mhm.
thing is I have a conversation with God because you're part of it. You are like that grain of sand in the beach. You have that divine connection. So like when you have people like church members or priests or pastors, I tell you, it's like, don't listen. Listen, go directly to God to have that conversation. That's what I do all the time. It's
Yeah.
just like, you know what? And just remember, you're supposed to have those events. In Stoic philosophy, it's about fate. It's about half your life, yeah, you can control, but half of it is fate. You have no control
Mhm.
over. So when things happen, accept them, then move on. But the thing is remember, God is seeing what you're seeing for the first time and just saying, God, what the hell is going on here? Why am I going through this? Because you'll get an answer eventually. I always believe that if you ask spirit, they'll eventually give you the answer. Sometimes
Yeah.
not right at the beginning, especially when someone's crossed over, but eventually God will give you, or spirit will give you the information that you're requesting. That's their whole job. That's what they're sitting there when you have guides helping you. They're sitting there going, hey, listen, when you're ready, we'll be more than happy to start doing this. So the
Mhm.
thing is just always view that God, well, if God's in me already, then you know what? Maybe there's no reason why I could love myself unconditionally. God loves me unconditionally.
Mhm.
So the thing is learn to like to not hesitate next time when someone says, do you love yourself?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And the thing
Yeah.
is it's not a trick question. It's just like, okay, engage me. But here's the thing. I've had people just come out and go like, no, don't love myself. They're like way down here. You know what I'm saying? You at
Yeah.
least came back and go, yeah, yeah, I love my, you know what I'm saying? That's above average for most people. Most people are like 50%. I would say you're a little bit above that. But the thing is that's where you want to start. And
Mhm.
here's the thing, your community is very important. Do you think the people at the bar really care about you? They love you. Oh, you're just beautiful.
That,
No, the people that are at the bookstore, your friends, those are the people. And that's why I'm saying this is easy stuff. The hard part, it comes to work and the community and learning how to love yourself. So the
yeah.
thing is, the dynamics that you have with your family, it doesn't matter if they don't love you. It's you love them because
Mhm.
that's on them. They have to learn that. And yeah, sometimes you come off as an 8, maybe overbearing and stuff. Learn to smooth it down. Learn to
Mhm.
come from a different perspective. I always say, ask questions. That prevents you from getting upset or being mean or blah, blah, blah.
Oh
And
yeah.
turn around and go like, well, what do you think? Because it's reverting the question back to them. It's a counseling tool that I use all the time. Well, why do you think that is? If they ask me, well, Niko, why do you think that? Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think so? What do you think that is? Use that technique with your family.
Okay.
You said, well, why do you think that, why do you feel that way? Why do you think that I would do that or believe that? Because that's what they want. What they're doing is they're throwing out the line and they want to catch a bite and get and snag you and get you into those conversations. Be smart. You're like you said, I'm one of the smartest people here. Well, then prove it. Then do it when you're dealing with, especially with your family and people. Because I'm telling you right now, the stuff that I'm telling you, it's being planted. And you are, here's the thing, spirit knows what you know now. So they're going to be sitting there like, remember what Niko said? And it's not, and I don't say that because of me. I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying they're bringing that up. They're saying, remember what he said about this? Remember what he said about that? Because that's our way of communicating with you to get you on your path. So like right here, this is the path. When I'm reading somebody like, there's your path. You're like way out here. And I'm trying
Mm.
to go like, no, I'm trying to get you back this to your path.
Yeah.
It's not wrong because people are like, oh, I fucked up. It's like, you didn't mess up. It's just that, you know what? Now that you know this, it's just like, it's all on you if you don't do anything.
Yeah.
That's the pressure on you now. If you don't do anything, spirit's going to go, okay, let's cross this one out. Done.
Ugh.
The thing is, I think that you're going to have a more fulfilling life if you do get motivated. Okay, I don't care. I want to go run a 5K. I want to go learn how to do this. I want to learn how to, if it's something that you've always wanted to do, just go do it. And
Yeah.
I think there's some stuff in your hands. Will tell me why you do that, why you don't do it, or
I've done
but
a lot of though. That's the weird part.
no,
done,
but it's
I've
it's
gone
in your
on trips
hands.
by myself and I've done a lot still. But
Yeah. But the thing is it's a good thing though.
yeah.
But so those two things are very important to you. But that's what I love about the books, cards, test is that it sums up everything I just said in here.
Mhm.
It really does. And to me, it's just like you can take whatever you want and do whatever you want. But it's just like, to me, this is like pretty accurate. Nothing is
Yeah.
100%. But when it comes right down to it, the stuff really does come, is
Nice.
pretty accurate. Okay. So that's about it for the numerology portion of our entertainment. So we
Yay.
are going to go to now. Let me put my stuff aside here. We are going
Ooh,
to go to any questions?
no. Get my shit together in a different direction.
So I think I'm going to start with your hand first. Okay. So I have a picture of your hand,
Yes.
and it's hard when I can't be there to move it because a lot of times the hands, even though it's relaxed, and this tells me some other things that are different from your personality. And I would think that in this picture, your left hand, right? Okay. Now I love that. Okay, dude, take this right here.
Yeah.
Bye. This is nothing. That's what I wanted to see.
All
Okay.
right.
So here's the thing. Oh, I love this because you know why? It goes with your personality and everything that's going on.
All right.
Okay. So the thing is there are 3 basic personalities in everybody's hands: the business person, the artist, and a mutt. Okay. So when I look at your hand,
Mm,
your index finger,
mm.
your pointing finger is longer than your creative finger, your ring finger. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So right off the bat, that tells me that you are independent, business, practical, where the ring finger is more the creative. So right off the bat, half your personality is, I like to be in charge. I don't like being told what to do.
Yep.
Right. Okay. I'm not making that, but here's the thing. In the picture here is totally opposite. This finger,
there.
look, the ring finger looks longer than, but this is like, yes, that's why it's so important to be there in person. So here's the thing. You're a mutt personality because your headline is going down. Okay, you can put your hand down for a second. So here's the thing. I'm going to tell you, oh, geez, that was hard. Okay, so here's the thing. For you, you have two types of personality that I can intermix with your numerology, which is what I love. It's like, so the thing is there's actually 7 types of personalities, but the 3 major ones, everybody falls into one of these categories. Okay, here's the thing. I would definitely say you're not motivated by money, but let me guess, you're going to say, yep, okay, good. Because it's going to say if
I
you
mean, I
did
like money. It's like, but
money,
it's more like a high game
it's
score to me. It's
right.
not like,
Yes. Yes. What money does, it gives you freedom. So I was going to say, you're
yep.
not a business person. Okay. You're not what I call an artist personality, but you could have artistic, tendencies. It's like that. You're what I call a mutt personality. Okay. Half the time you want to be in charge, half the time you want to be creative, and you go back and forth like this. 75% of the people, when I'm in a group of people, are mutt personalities. So let me tell you about your mutt personality, because this will explain some of the stuff that we've already talked about that I like. The mutt personality, we are the jack of all trades, master of none. Okay.
Agree.
We like a lot of different things, a lot of smorgasbord of things. We can sit there and talk about history, politics, religion, whatever like that. A business person just wants to talk about business and and making money. An artist, I just want to play my music. I want to do my art. With us mutts, we are the middlemen. We understand both of these. Okay. But
Yeah.
the problem is with being a mutt personality, or a hybrid, some people say, is that one, we tend to get bored very easily. We tend to be hard on people, but we're harder on ourselves. Okay. This is the big one. We tend to start projects. We go 2, 3 weeks, a month into a project, as a business person or as an artist. And then one day the business person wakes up and going, that's crap. And we pull back and we go like, that was shit. And we go trying all these different things, right?
Oh.
So here's the thing. You even said that before I even gave my little spiel. And here's the thing. You were not meant to finish that. You were meant to experience that one thing. That's what us mutts do. So we're not motivated by money. We're not motivated by creativity. That's why it's okay if you fail, because part of your personality is, I just want to experience this. And guess what? 99% of the time, the stuff that you've done in the past, you'll never go back to, because he's like, I already experienced that. I don't need that. I don't need that experience.
Been there, done that.
So here's the thing. We start projects. We go 2, 3 weeks in and we go, I'm done. And then we pull back. And then we sit to ourselves, why? What? Or maybe a family member or a friend. Why can't you just finish that project? You just started like 2 weeks. Why are you quitting? Because you got what you needed out of your soul process, got what it needed out of that experience. It's not about money. It's not about creativity. It's about experiences. And guess what? You are going to do that all your life. Meaning, so don't beat yourself up because you don't accomplish. Now, it's not to say you can't. It doesn't mean that you can't. Like, there are certain things that I like to do or whatever that I was good at, being an electrician, but I never had a passion for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you can be good at certain things, but guess what? Whatever you're good at, as a mutt, you're always adding things to it because we get bored. Okay. So whatever you're good at, you may have developed it or progressed to adding things to it. That's a mutt personality. That's okay. But as a whole, it's about the experience. Like you said, you went to traveling. That's part of the experience. Here's the important part. A business person, when they're depressed or when they're bummed, all they do is they work on bringing up, okay, I'm going to create a new business plan. How can I bring up more revenue? So their whole focus to be happy when they're depressed is to bring up that. People come here about money. Spiritually, they grow leaps and bounds about money, but their whole thing is about business and in money. Money for us is a way to do things. It's not, it's like
Yeah.
so we like more money because then we can do an artist. What does an artist do when they're depressed? Oh, I'm going to play out my music. I'll play my guitar. I'm going to ding, ding, ding. And so the thing is they play music, right? So
Yes.
here's the thing with us mutts, and you're hardcore too. So in our work and in our play, we have to be balanced. We have to be balanced. They don't. They just focus. So here's the thing. Here's your business. Here's your creativity. And when you're bombed or depressed, you have an imbalance like this.
Mhm.
And what happens is when you're depressed, you have to work on the creative side. You have to bring this up to be like this. So you
Okay.
have balance. So in your work and in your play, you have to be that. A business person has to think about money in business. Artist personality just has to do it. But for us, it's hard because we have to have balance. Because a lot of times as a business person, we're like, I'm not no fucking artist. And we're, like I said, we could be hard on people, but we're harder on ourselves.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So the thing is stop beating yourself up. I'm giving you permission to stop beating yourself up. But here's the thing. I'm a total stranger. I'm literally a total stranger. I'm telling you stuff that, you know what?
Mhm.
Wow, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
And I hope that you take that in, because I don't want you to, what I'm worried about with you is you're going to try stuff and you're going to get frustrated that it didn't work out. You just have to look at, it's a learning experience. The thing is you need to focus on the things that you think that you know that you're good at. I
Okay.
know I can do this. That's the key. So the thing is you have the balance, right? Now also listen to classical music. Classical music will
I love
bring,
classical music.
uh,
Love me some Beethoven and Mozart.
Mozart is the best actually for the
Yes.
vibrations, of bringing
Okay.
up. So the thing is when you're sitting there making a list of the things that you want to do, put on some classical music. That
Okay.
will motivate you to like flow easier. So that's
Mhm.
very important. Okay.
Okay.
The thing about your hands, put your left hand up again.
Mm.
Okay. Um, okay. Put your hand down. I got it. Go ahead. Put it. Here's the thing. I would definitely say, but this is the different part of what I like about now. Your hand tells me other things. I would
Okay.
definitely say would you say you're intuitive?
I feel like I am. Like when I'm driving and I'm like, that car needs to go that way, and it does.
No, Candace, you see her hand? You
And
see her
then I
hand?
can
Yeah.
tell when people are shitty.
Listen, your hand is long. You got long base of the hand and fingers. When I see that, that means that you have a little bit more intuitiveness in you than you think. Put your hand down. And so the thing is that what's the very first thing I thought? It's like, are you into metaphysics? Here's the thing. I think that you would if you didn't have all these barriers
Mhm.
that have stopped you when it comes to your family, to the bar. You have been so pushed down. And I just sit there and going, this girl's got intuitive skills that are like, she could be really good. I'm not saying quit your day job and be a tarot
Yeah.
card reader, but the thing is it would
Not
help
yet.
you. Yeah. But the thing is you're more intuitive. But here's the thing. I'm doing my job because I'm pointing out not the flaws, but the things that you need to work on
Mhm.
that your family and friends would never know, or they would never tell you this. You know what
Oh,
I'm
they would
saying?
probably tell me not to do that at all.
All right. But here's the thing.
Be like, you want to be a tarot card reader?
Here's
What the?
they wouldn't know that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? The stuff that I'm talking about is like, one, I see people in a different realm than their family members. But the
Mm.
thing is I'm telling you things that I just know from my own experiences. You're not utilizing your strengths, your purpose. And
Yeah.
that's the most important thing. And so to me, it's not like, oh my God, I got a long ways to go. It's like, no, that to me is exciting. To me,
Mhm.
I just love it. You're king of clubs. It says you should be around wisdom, knowledge, all this stuff. That should be your environment. That should be your community. And
Mhm.
you're not even remotely close to it. You do go, but the thing is like at the bookstore and stuff like that, when I go to the coffee shop, there's people that I know, and they're all
Mhm.
intellectual. They're all thousands of people that's what's going to help stimulate you and stuff like that. And then when you find things like hobbies or things that you want to do, then you join the groups. So when I started metaphysical groups.
Mhm.
All my friends were psychic mediums, and guess what? They made me better people, and they motivated me to doing stuff.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm showing you is the easy part. The hard part
Mhm.
is the doing. And so
Yeah.
you need to be around other liked minds that are going to help you to motivate you to doing the things that you want to do. Because right now, I just feel like, you're kind of like going through the motion, but you're like, your feet are just like, okay.
Yep.
Oh, wow. And to me, it's just like, God, I have more confidence in you than you have in yourself, because I see all this. I'm going, man, there's a lot of great shit here. And you're not. And the thing is, it's not for me to make sure that you do it or to judge you, but I'm like, it's hard because I know that if you don't have the right people backing you, it's very difficult to move forward. Some people are instilled. I've always instilled, when I wanted to do something, I just did it and I do it. But with you, I think that people influence you too much for you not to do the things that you want. Like, for example, like you said, to be a tarot card reader. So what the fuck you want to be a tarot card? Be a tarot card reader. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Listen, I'm the black sheep of my family. My family thinks I'm the wacko. I say, I don't give a shit. I give a shit what they think. That's kind of attitude that you need to have when you're doing that. Okay.
Yeah.
So continue on your hand. Oh boy.
You need it again?
So take a look. See your pinky finger. You have a spacing and it's curved, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Put it down. Put your hand down. So fingers are supposed to go straight up and down. When they curve, you see how mine is bending a little bit too? My pinky. See how it's bending?
Yeah.
Okay. Fingers are supposed to go straight up and down. When they curve, they give off information. Guess what your pinky's doing?
Curving?
It's
I'm all
curving.
looking at it.
So here's the thing. Most people don't realize the stuff in their hands. And it's like, yeah. So stop it. You got to relax it. So the thing is here's the thing. God, would you stop cheating?
She likes structure in her hands too.
I know. What did we talk about earlier? Let's have some fun.
5.
So here's the thing. That pinky is bending. And when it bends, it means that you have good communication skills. Okay. But here's the thing. Well, yeah, you knew that because I'm a bartender. But it's like, no, if you didn't have it, like, honestly, look at this. That pinky looks like it's going straight up and down. It's not bending. That's why I like to be in the person when I'm doing a reading, because this tells me you don't have any communication skills. That's why I have to wait. So guess what? You're independent. You think for yourself, because you get this pinky this finger is longer than your ring finger, but it's also independent because when you're in a group of people, somebody in the group will say, hey, what do you guys want to do? You'll give your opinion, but you don't necessarily have to go do what you want. You can go with the flow. So that means you have good balance when it comes to making a decision with a group of people. Okay. So the thing is you're not like the 8, like you like to come off as. You know what I'm saying? No, there's the 6. You see what I'm saying? There's parts of you. So here's the thing. You see how your pinky is like mine. It's like right there. If your pinky was like this, wide open like that, it would mean I'm in charge. We're going over here and we're going to go do that. Those are those kind of. If you're a follower, your pinky does this. It's like it sticks together. You see how the pinky is right up against the ring finger. That represents that. Oh, okay, where you guys want to go? I'll be happy to go wherever you want. But you have good balance when it comes to other people. Okay. So put your hand up again real quick. Wow. Okay. Put your hand down. Okay. Interesting. Your 401k, putting money away, is important to you, isn't it?
I don't have a 401k.
But listen, not what I said.
I have a bank account.
Putting money away and thinking about your future is important to you.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't have a retirement plan or anything.
I know that, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
But you do think about it. If you have a spacing in between your hand here, but you do think about your future, what's going to happen to me, and you try to think about, okay, how can I save for the future? If you live for today, not tomorrow, and you like wanted to go out and party, these 2 fingers would be spread out like that, far apart. But your 2 fingers are really close together. So it tells me you do think about it. Just because you don't have the money doesn't mean that you don't think about it still, right?
I don't like to spend money.
Well, but here's the thing, because you live for today, not tomorrow. But the thing is if you had a job or money, or you had a 401k, because you have the business savvy in you, the business in you, you would do it. You just don't have it. That's why you don't think that way. Okay. Your middle finger is bending towards your let me see your hand again. your middle finger is bending towards your creative finger. So in your work, you like to be creative, or there's certain creativity that you want in your work. The middle finger is for work. Your creative finger is straight. So the thing is you wish that you had a more creative job or something that you enjoyed. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Your heart line kind of stops down below your middle finger, but it's almost like you're more of an introvert keeping things inside, but you're growing. Your left hand is your present, your future. So you're starting to open up more emotionally in your decision making. But for the most part, would you say that you keep things inside?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You come off as being, whoa, I'm going to like, but I think deep down inside, you keep a lot of stuff to yourself. Make
Yeah.
sense? Okay. So your last finger, you have spacing, and that finger is bending too. See how it's bending? So put your hand down. Go by. So here's the second personality. You have the gift of gab, and this finger is bending. So it tells me you know how to intermingle and you know how to schmooze with people. You have what I call the salesman type personality. Okay. And oh, what was your number again? Oh, a 5.
That's fine.
What is the 5 again? Oh, 5 is the
Fun.
salesman. Oh, fun, but it's also the salesperson. So here's the thing. You could sell anything that you want if you have a passion for it. And
Yeah.
the thing is if you have a passion for it, do you have a passion for a lot of things?
No.
No. And that's the whole point.
No.
Is that here's the thing. I just love this shit because it's just like I see the picture and I'm like, you have all these fucking great gifts and you're clueless. You're like, and the thing is if you only decided what it is that you had a passion for. Oh my God. Because the thing is you're the king of clubs. You're supposed to be at the pinnacle. You have so much room to go. And I just sit there and I'm just going, I can't believe she hasn't figured out what it is that she wants right now. And
Right.
the thing is it's like, and where does that all stem from? Something in your past will always reflect, oh, you're never going to be good enough, or you're not going to be doing that.
I was just more ignored.
You're bored. What?
I was more ignored. I wasn't like told I couldn't do
No,
things. Just I had no support of
no,
anything I did.
absolutely. Absolutely. And the thing is that's why you're the way that you are. You didn't get the support. And that's what I know. All the stuff that I'm telling you goes back to your childhood. And so the thing is I'm sitting there going like, girl, I got all this shit. You're supposed to be dynamite. You're supposed to like be kicking ass.
Trying to light
And
the
the
match.
thing is, and here's the thing. Why is that? Because it goes back to your childhood. And guess what? You believed it. You believed in the stuff that they said. Like you said, well, if I said that, my parents would just like, yeah, right. The thing is, you already know what they're going to say. So that they're not there supporting you. So the thing is you got to learn to let that go and like, okay, I'm going to be my own person and you can do it. That's why I just sit there and I'm just going, God, if you didn't have all this great stuff, I would be like, okay, yeah, this, I'd go through it so quickly and I'd be like, okay, we're done. Bye. But the thing is you have so much great stuff in your path and everything. And I'm like, you're not utilizing any of it.
I'm
You,
terrible. I hate people like me. I hate people like me, and I'm like, oh my God, why are they not doing things?
well, that's definitely a no with unconditional love. No.
Mm.
Stop it. And the thing is you got so much. Oh my God. So here's the thing. You're a mud personality with a salesman type personality, which connects to your numbers, your 555. 5 is the salesman personality also. And it's travel change and 5s are freedom. They want their freedom, but the bottom title of a 5 is the salesperson. You have to get together. And guess what? Your hand is telling me that. Because look at my hand. This pinky right here is bending, but this finger right here is straight up and down. I'm not a schmoozer. I don't do this. You do. So the thing is you can't tell me. It's like people talk to their blue in the face. And it's like, I know that the person is capable when I see the stuff that's going on. And with you, your hand is like telling me you got all these great gifts and you're not utilizing them. You use the salesman type thing when, yeah, you're at the bar and you're
Yeah.
working. But the bottom line is you're not using them for your own personal journey, your own spirituality. For me, when I think of you, I think of Marcus Aurelius when he says, the obstacle is the way. And you have a lot of obstacles. And the thing is you haven't learned the obstacles is your path. it's the way that you're supposed to be going. And you're like, no, I can't go that way. I'm going to go this way over here. And so you go down different roads. It's like, but what I'm trying to tell you is like, when you see that obstacle, that's destination. That's my final destination. And the thing is all these things that are blocking your path are like, you need to attack them. You have to see, the thing is, you have the energy to do that, but you don't do it. See, I was very fortunate because I'm dyslexic and I learned at a very young age. When I look at something, I can go under, over, around, then go direct. And so the thing is yet the obstacle was the way. I just found another way around getting around it. That's what you need to learn how to do, is to how to get around things so you can accomplish what you need to accomplish. Does that make
Yes.
sense? So the
Yes.
thing, it's, you know, it's more like I'm like being a coach, because it's like you're getting the information. I've got good stuff. And it's just like, when I leave, I just hope that you understand that you have so much good stuff to look forward to. Like a lot of people, when I deal with older people, it's like, I don't know why I'm still here. And well, because you're here to be a teacher. It's like, but you've got so much shit to do, but
Ugh,
you don't see it.
I'm blind. I can't
Well,
see.
right now. But guess what? Not anymore, because you know
Yeah.
why? Spirit knows what you know. And
Yeah.
you will be haunted. Like, okay, remember what he said. Remember what Candace said. Remember, it's just like, you know what? It's up to you. And
Yeah.
here's the thing, if you don't do it, you're lazy. And the thing
Yeah.
is I know that you have the energy to do things, because that's how you look at the world. So guess what I said? Oh, you're a mutt personality. We're hard on people, but we're harder on ourselves. You
Mm.
beat yourself up.
Oh yeah.
That's that's the thing. It's like, stop it. That means that you don't love yourself. And it extends from your childhood. It extends from you were no good, or, like you said, they didn't say anything. That's just as bad.
Yeah.
Okay. And I had the same things. Everyone that said I couldn't accomplish what I wanted to accomplish, I accomplished in 7 years. I wanted to find my real father. I wanted to go to California. I wanted to work in the TV and film industry. And
hmm
I did all that in less than 10 years.
Nice.
But you got to be focused, and you got to have, that's why I said spirituality. You got to have that connection to spirit that will help you. They will guide you to where to go. Okay, spirit, I want to do this. When you go to bed at night or when you meditate, ask. Ask God who's already in there. Say, okay, big fella, God has a sense of humor. Don't, and just say, okay, where are we going next?
Yeah.
Where, and the first two things, write that list. Okay. Write the
hmm
list and then learn how to love yourself by meditation, when you go to bed at night, just like, I'm going to forgive myself for this. Okay. I treated that person like crap. Well, guess what? They treat me like crap, but I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to be a better person.
Yeah.
You want to cut the cords from you. If they still don't, that's up to them.
Yeah.
So the thing is, that's why it's important that you contact everybody and you say, listen, I want to let you know, no hard feelings. Okay. So for your hand, you have the gift of gab. You, the salesperson. Does that make sense? You don't necessarily trust people. It takes
No.
away. Ooh.
Ooh.
And here's the thing.
Everyone has an agenda.
Yeah. So here's the thing. You have spacing, like right here,
Mm.
is pretty good. And so it tells me that you use caution when you meet people. But here's the thing. You use a salesperson at work, right? When you
hmm
buying, selling, making drinks, like that. But when some drunk guy, hey baby, let's go to dinner. You go like, hey,
Your
time out.
face.
Let's talk about this next week.
Yeah.
You already have your own core set of friends. You're not looking for friends. If we were to meet, neither one of us would be calling each other. I
Mhm.
have my own set of friends. I'm overly cautious. Okay. But here's the thing. You're a salesman type personality. You're going to attract people to you. I don't attract people to me. I'm very
Yeah.
quiet. I'm kind of to myself. And it's not my calling, but for you, you need to be a different type of salesperson. And here's the thing. I'm a salesperson too, because I'm actually a 5 too. Believe it or not, you're a 6, your core is a 6. I'm a 5. I'm a
Mhm.
sales. I have I'm a salesman. And what do? I do one thing and I do it very well. I sell people on themselves. I can
Okay.
define it in a sentence.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. You need to define what it is that you do as a salesperson? What is it that you, and you have heart. So the thing is being a salesperson, and that 6 is heart, it's family. So the thing is you have the good makeup, the genetics on the spiritual level to be, I mean, super fantastic. The king of clubs, everything that is lined up for you, but you just got to learn. You just got to go do it. You can't let other people stop you. Okay. Also, let me look at your hand one more time. Okay. Put it up a little higher. Can you go a little higher up with your hand? There you go. Okay. Okay. Put your hand down. All right. I got a couple things. One, you have what I call a self-preservation mode. You take care of yourself first before you take care of others. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because your headline and your lifeline are separated. And so that means, which is fine, is that you're going to take care of yourself first before you're generous or you're trying to help everybody else out, right?
Yes.
Okay. Also, you have a line that's coming off from your thumb. The mound right here, right in here. Yep. Line.
Yeah.
That represents stress. So right now you're stressing out about something right now.
Super stressed.
Yeah. So the thing is that line goes away when you stop stressing out about whatever it is. Okay.
Might be a while.
That's it for the hand. But do you see how a lot of the things in your hand connect to what's in the numbers? Basically, it's a salesman. I can't make that shit up. That's what I love. It's like, that's what I like about, it's a science. I use palmistry more as a science than as foo-foo stuff, because a lot of psychics, what they do, they'll look at your hand and they'll go like this. Oh, I see a relationship. And they're not even looking at relationship. Relationships on the side of the hand. So I already know that they're fake. Okay.
Yeah.
But the thing is you have all these skills. It's like, you definitely could be a tarot card reader. I'm telling you right now. You know why? It's because you have great experience of being a counselor at what you do at the bar. Right? So the thing is,
I've read cards in the past and I've had people cry, but I'm like, I'm just reading what the card says in the book.
See how easy, but you see how easy it can be though?
Yeah.
And the thing is, but here's the thing. You're making somebody feel good. You're actually being a service. So the thing is what kind of service do you want to be as a salesperson and as someone who is at the top of their game? You haven't reached it yet. And put it this way. I would put money on it. You already know what you want, but you're afraid to like try to, I would say,
no idea. I'll have to think about
something in your past. And here's the thing. You do have it already in you, everything that you need. Oh yeah. Guess what? You know what it is. But here's the thing. You're afraid. You're afraid to extract it or to put it on paper, or because you're afraid of failure. You're afraid you're not gonna do it. But yet you got all this strength and all this power, and it's like you're a weakling.
Yeah. I'm a chicken shit.
You pretty much. Thank you very much. You pretty much nailed it right on the head. And that's why I'm challenging you to do at least one thing that you take a step that moves towards what it is. You do know what it is that you want to do. I'm telling you right now, I feel it in my heart. You've wanted to do it in the past. You may never have done it. But the thing is how hard is it? Like, yeah, that'd be kind of neat to do that or to do this. But you've really maybe never really sit there and thought about it seriously. Like, oh, I could do that. I could be very good at that. And a lot of it is being of service. You're a salesperson. Salespeople are of service. I nailed what it is that I'm of service. I sell people on themselves. I'm not selling you a system. I'm not telling you, oh, you got to do numerology now, or I don't do that. What I'm doing is I'm extracting all the stuff and I've been putting it on the blackboard. This is who you are. Okay. And so the thing is you can take whatever you want, but I just feel like you're going to be letting down yourself and spirit. Spirit now knows that you know this. And it's just like, it's going to be like, remember what he said? It's going to be, at times it can eat you like, why don't you go do what Niko said? Go do this, take up some cards and do a reading for yourself. Or, you know what I'm saying? Because I take a class in tarot. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to work. Stop working. Take one class on a Saturday for 2 hours, take a class in tarot card reading.
Yeah.
How hard is that? Right?
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. You like it. You've done it. Maybe that might be a hobby that you like to do. Okay. All right. So That's it for the hands. So are you
For the
ready
hand.
for the face?
Okay.
Can't wait. So
Yeah.
it's interesting because the face, there's a lot of stuff that is different from the picture that I got. So
Mm,
that's why I like real person. So
Yes.
right off the bat, the one thing that stands out to me about you is your hair. Her hair,
I have had.
but it's the side of the face that the hair is on.
Mm,
So in your face, the number one thing to do when you learn about face reading is the face is symmetrical. It's split into two sides. Okay.
Yes.
So your right side is the public side, and the left side is your private side.
Oh.
Okay. So if you were to put your face, like one side of your face, and put that side onto the other, you'd be a totally different person. Okay.
Mm.
So right off the bat with you, because your hair it stands out. It's because the way that you have it parted.
Oh, I changed that a lot though.
Do you
That's
go
not a
back? Okay.
Sometimes I'm down the middle. Sometimes.
Here's the thing. In this side,
Mm,
this picture that I got of you, your
mm,
hair is out front on your public side,
yeah.
your right side. Your other side of your hair is on the back behind there, is open. Well, that
Mm,
usually means a couple things. One, I would definitely say that you want people to take you seriously as a business person. The hair is very important for women. Okay. But
mm,
here's the thing. It's on your right side, which is your public side, and it's closer to your eye. So
mm,
that means in public, you try to hide certain things, or you don't want people to know certain things about you in the public. Does that make
mm.
sense?
Yes.
Your hair on the left side is your private side. You're more open. Does that make sense?
Mm,
Because even the way that you parted in the picture here, you have the same style that it's on that side. Okay.
okay.
The hair, the way it's parted is how you view the world to the public. So right off the bat, your hair and the way it's not just straight, it's a little bit of curviness. So a curviness in the hair represents wild, or a little bit of a wild, meaning I want to be taken serious, but not too serious. Does
Mm.
that make sense?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm fun.
Yeah.
I'm a
Fun.
fun.
Well, just remember, you don't have enough fun because you don't do enough five.
Well, she is today.
Oh, she sure is. Oh my God. Right from the get-go, it's like, okay, I don't believe you. Okay. So here's the thing. I'm going to start off with the elements. In Chinese medicine, face reading, there are 5 elements. Your face is more long and slender like this. So you're a wood face. You're a wood face. So what that means is wood element is you are set in your ways. Okay. You're stoic. You set in your ways. A tree you're very rooted in your beliefs and your system and stuff like that. The only way that I'm going to convince you of something is if I have hardcore facts, and then again, you may not believe me, right? So the
Yeah.
thing is that's the wood element. Very stoic, set in your ways. And so the thing is that's one aspect. So if I was coming to you, I was like, okay, she's probably not going to believe if I'm going to try to sell you something or whatever. She's probably not going to believe what I'm trying to sell her. So you're going to be a hard person to sell or someone to convince to change your mind.
Yes.
Okay. Which is fine. It's just the way it is. It's interesting because in here, your chin looks smaller. Your chin is a little bit bigger. So here's the thing about face reading. Here's the thing about face reading.
Mm,
There's 2 aspects. Is that you have the facial features. If they're bigger or smaller, they mean something. A bigger nose, a smaller ears, jaw, whatever. So when something sticks out on a person's face, they give off information. Okay.
you want profile?
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's good. You know what? No, that's good because it's giving me more information. Yep, absolutely. Okay, come on back. Come on back. So right off the bat, your jaw structure is a lot more pronounced than it is in the picture. Okay.
Mm,
So that tells me I'm dealing with somebody who's ambition and drive. Okay.
mm.
Are you athletic? Would you say that you're athletic or you like to work
Yes.
out ever?
Mhm.
Because your jaw structure now tells me that. And also your nose tells me that. You
Oh.
have it looks wider, or it's not bigger, but it's like it's not a dainty nose.
Mm.
So it tells me that you probably have stamina, that you're not afraid to get your hands dirty or whatever. So the
Yeah.
thing is so right off the bat, if I were coming up to you, I would it'd be like a warning, like a red flag. Okay, I need to be on my toes because she can be ambitious and driven, and the
Mm.
jaw structure. Plus, now your chin is a lot bigger. Chin represents ego. So the
Yeah.
thing is, it's if I didn't know you, that's how I would approach you. I would sit there and I would go, okay, I'm gonna be on my toes when I'm talking to her. Okay, now the can be broken down into three parts. So you got the private and public. Now the face can be broken into three parts. So the thing
Oh.
is so here's the first zone,
Yeah.
second zone, and third zone. This zone on you is bigger. This part
Mhm.
right here is
Yeah.
bigger on your face. Good. Now I know how to approach you if I'm going to sell you something. So the thing is this part that you're big in right there on your face, it tells me that you're an implementer. You do things. Hey, my question to you is, um, this is going to be so great. I got this what you asked for. This is gonna save time, money, energy, and blah 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 blah. That's you are a zone two. So it tells me those are people who are business and they're very they're implementers. If I give them something, they're going to go do it. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? Now
Yeah.
look at my face. That's the smaller part of my face. It's my this is like I'm the opposite of you.
Yeah.
I'm here and I'm here. So the thing is right off the bat with you, again, so what are we doing? Now we're looking at your face. We already know your personality. You're an 8. You got all this. So the thing is that's one of the reasons why you come off being very pretentious or like, yeah, hello. And so
Standoffish.
how I would deal with you is this going to fit your needs and what you're looking for? It's asking you how you feel about certain things. For me, it's all mental. You would come to me and if you would say, Niko, I got all the data that you requested, and don't worry, take your time. Mental people, don't rush them. Give me all the information and I'll make my decision. With you, you're the opposite. Yours about the implementer, getting the thing done. And is this really going to work for me?
Mm.
Right. So again,
Yes.
that goes more with your business savvy, what you do is that it goes and coincide with your 8 and your personality. So the
Oh.
thing is again, so I'd have to be on my toes if I was going to do it. This part right here,
Niko, what part?
from the nose down to the chin,
Okay.
to her chin, that's the emotional, but it's not as big as her middle part of her face. My face is that small. Okay. Here's another thing we talked about. Your eye set
Mm.
is wide. So that means that you see the world as your oyster, or that you look at the bigger picture of things. Okay. So the thing is it's like you should be seeing all this stuff about you. It's like another thing, like you should recognize that. So look at me. My eyes are itty bitty and they're really close together. So I'm cautious about everything that I do. You look at the world and saying, I could do anything. I see the bigger picture. But you're not. You're acting more like me. You're being overly cautious, but that's not how you're seeing the world. The setting of your eyes, if they're wider, you see the bigger picture of everything. When they're
Mm.
together, you're more cautious and you're focused on the things that are important to you. You should be looking at the world as saying, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, I'm going to do that. It's like you got all the tools. That's what I just sit there and go like, oh my God, she's got so many good things and she's not utilizing them. Okay. Also, right now, your cheeks, you kind of have bossy cheeks. So the thing is you know that teacher that you had? Thank you. When they pop like that, those are called bossy cheeks. So what it means is that, you had that teacher in school that was very stern and very, demanded much of you, but deep down inside, they wanted the best for you.
Mm.
That's you.
Yeah.
Okay. That's you. And here's the thing. You really do mean it because you're a 6. Your expression number is a 6. That's family. But the thing is you can come off as being bossy at times. Your
Yeah.
cheeks tell me. Okay. But the thing but again, that has to do with not integrating all your other things, your 5s. Okay. You're totally like in left field with those things. Also, The reason why you say what you say you do,
Mm.
it's in your lips. Your top lip is very narrow, kind of narrow. Those are straight shooters. Those people, they say tight lips, tight thoughts. Straight shooter, tell it like it is. Secretive, doesn't express emotions. So here's the thing. I already picked that up in your hand. You're more of an introvert. So that's what I like about the face and the hand is that they complement each other with information. I had this one lady, I was doing a reading and I told her her hands were really rough, dry, and chapped. I said, well, there are times when you can be closed off, that you don't really, express your love to her. And she goes, no, I tell my family I love them all the time. And the daughter was sitting there and the daughter goes, no, mom. You said,
Lies.
and she got it. She goes, you say that, but you don't say it from the heart. The softness of your hands represents the softness of your heart. If you are kind of closed off emotionally, your hands will be dry, chapped, and flat usually. Your hands don't look that way, but what I'm trying to say is that the softness of your hands, because you look like you have fleshy hands, that means that you have a good heart. You do have a good heart. But the thing is here's the thing I think. I think you beat yourself up so much that you don't like yourself a lot of times because of the way that you treat people or the way that you act. And you go like, I wish I hadn't done that.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
And I think that you kind of like hide behind that. And my thing is no, nobody's perfect. You're not, but you can change. And that's what you need to do. You need to change to all the stuff that we've talked about. You need to change to doing that. The reason why I said about purpose, your lines, these are called purpose lines. And yours are coming out a little bit, but we like to see really big purpose lines because that means that that person has worked on their purpose and it's also spiritual. Yours are still in the development stage. So before I even got started, I'm going like, yeah, she doesn't know her purpose yet.
No.
But it's not something I don't start off with. I can't say, I can't do. It's like, no, it's there and I'll get to it. Your eyes, your eyes are almond shaped. So the thing is that means that represents cleverness. Also, I can't tell your face like you have lines up in here. Do you have lines right here?
Where? The forehead?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I have Botox, though. You probably can't.
Okay. There you go. Um, oh, definitely too. I would definitely say that you have high standards. Your eyes and your eyebrows are pretty far. So it tells me that you have higher standards. People who have eyebrows that are closer to the eyes, they don't need as much or they're not as demanding of themselves. But your eye and your eyelash is high. Does that make sense?
Uh,
So the thing is you have higher standards. So the thing is you, again, that might be that the higher standards might be the reason why you're hard on yourself. Okay.
maybe.
Higher standards. So, what else? That's about pretty much it. It's like I can't get as much because I can't see the face. But here's the thing. You don't look like you have a lot of wrinkles and you're saying you have Botox but the
Yeah.
thing is I can't see your face clearly around your
Yeah.
eyes and your mouth. That's the lines in the face represents emotional state. So the thing is I don't see a whole lot of lines, so I can't really read, but most people have lines, especially women, that come down from their eyes or from the back of their eyes or come down like this. I don't see those on your face. So the thing is it tells me that you must expel your frustration and stuff when you do stuff. Maybe when you're working out, or you do have a way of letting go of those things. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Even though you're stressing out about one thing right now, for the most part, you don't sit there and worry about world hunger. You stay pretty much focused on the things that are concerned to you.
Yes.
And you kind of got a little bit of a ball there on the chin, which could be stubbornness. Or your jaw structure, which is ambitious and drive, you're not applying it. Like you do that for your jobs, but not for yourself personally.
Yeah.
You need to make a shift where it becomes more personal. And like I said, the fives, to me, if you follow your path, the stuff that I've given you, you're not going to come back and have to relearn that lesson. That's what I always say for myself. I don't want to come back as Niko. I want to accomplish everything that I need to accomplish. And every time
Yeah.
I do a reading, I thank you because you're actually helping me on my path. Is that I learned something or I'm doing something that I'm hoping is going to help me on my path. I think that's about it. But like I said, a lot of the stuff on your face was definitely, you could see at the very beginning, okay, tight lip, your top lip is, anytime you have a thin lip, it means tight lip. It means um, you're not afraid to say what you got to say and you say it, which isn't a bad thing. It's just a matter of that, how people take it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. But the thing is you're a business person, but you're not. Um, you're like you are creative, but I don't think that you've explored your creative side as much as you should, or you can. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. So I know one of the jobs is a bartender. What are your other jobs?
I do background in stand-in work,
Okay.
dabbled in acting,
Yeah.
um, restaurants.
Because I kept on getting producer with you, and it's just like you have all the qualities of a producer. And I knew that I felt like you were connected to the entertainment industry.
Mhm.
But the thing is it's like you've never utilized your salesman personality
Yeah.
in your
I've
numbers.
tried to, just nobody wanted to take me on. So
No, I know, but here's the thing. Remember what I said. It's not like one or two times. You just have
Mhm.
to keep on stabbing at it. Is it
Oh yeah.
something that you really want? You have to ask yourself. And the
Yeah.
thing is apparently you didn't think it was worth it, but if it is, then you need to pursue it.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. Is that people think they're going to get it the first time that they try
Oh
something. It's like, no, it doesn't work that way.
nope.
But
I've
I don't,
tried a lot of different things. I've tried to be a makeup artist, a hair person, and I'm like, people are gross.
yeah, no,
I couldn't do it. And actors are assholes.
yes. But the
I want to
thing
do their
is
hair and
when
makeup.
I said producing, I meant like,
Yeah.
you're somebody who puts things together.
Yeah.
And it not necessarily have to be a producer for a movie, but
Yeah.
maybe producing, being in charge of a charity event or doing something where you're in charge.
Yeah.
That's the type
Well,
of
we're
job.
working on our own podcast now. So this going,
Yeah.
me and a
Okay.
friend. So
You have a lot of good stuff to look
mm.
forward to. It's just a matter of how bad you want it. And I just think that if you don't do it in this lifetime, you're going to have to relearn it your next lifetime.
Dustin.
So are you two working together on this podcast?
It's a separate one.
Okay.
Do you want to tell them the name of it?
Yeah, it's called What in the AF podcast. You can find it on YouTube. So we just basically, me and my friend Steven, we talk about topics that people don't typically know about that make you go, what in the fuck?
So it's called what?
What in the AF? As in what in the actual fuck? Without saying it like that.
You're on YouTube then?
Yes. So just you would look up
So
what in the AF. So,
that makes sense
mhm.
being about a producer. So it's
Yeah.
like, see, a lot of times when spirit gives me the information, I don't know how to interpret it. And like I
Yeah.
was asking, like, well, is she like a movie producer? I wasn't getting that. But the thing is I'm telling you right now, this is confirmation.
Mhm.
Keep doing it. That's your
Yeah.
hobby. That's your passion.
It's fun.
There you go. And so the thing is that's where you should be putting all your time and energy into this stuff.
Yeah. We're slowly learning it. We've done it for like a month now.
It doesn't matter. It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. If you are doing something, and that's
Yeah.
why when I asked you, do you have any hobbies? And it's like, you should consider that a hobby right now. And then hopefully
Yeah.
maybe turn it into something that's business wise. Put it this
Yeah.
way. You have all the skills to turn it into a money thing.
Yeah. That's my hope.
You may go and revise the title, or you may refocus the focus on the topics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you need to be doing this. This is your stuff that you go to the coffee shop and you sit there and you write out things.
Yeah.
What subjects do you have? You're a mutt personality. So the thing is
Exactly.
you should come up with a lot of different experiences, a lot of different topics. You shouldn't have a problem.
Exactly. That was my whole point. We can cover everything.
Right. Cover everything.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this. What's your expertise? What is it that how are you presenting yourself as the podcaster? How do you, what, how do you present yourself? Like, I'm just the host or?
Oh, my friend, even he's more the serious one and I'm the more fun, jokey one.
No, you're the number 5, the fun. I don't think so. I don't know.
Like, he's like the more serious, like, this is history. And I'm like diving into like the shocking aspect of things of my
Uh,
topic.
like society, what's going on in
Just
society?
it
Uh,
encompasses everything. Like, I've done a topic on weird laws in all 50 states. I did one about cornflakes and how it was invented because of masturbation. And so everything.
do you like doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, research. Finally, we finally found something you have a passion for. So that's what I was trying to tell you. That's your job. And what are you doing?
Mm,
You're producing it.
yeah.
You're producing it. And so the thing is like I don't get like all the information, but I get enough that I'm going like, okay, I know where this is leading.
Yeah.
And that's the key. I'm telling you right now. I don't care if you got two people.
Yeah. Hey, it's something.
You need to do this. And the
Yeah.
thing is expand it and don't be afraid to go into the paranormal and other
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Paranormal and Sasquatch and all
Yeah.
UFOs.
Well, that's why I like it, because it's like shocking topics. So it could be politics, culture, true crime, paranormal, like covers everything.
So let me ask you this.
Mhm.
Where do you see this going in 2 to 5 to 10 years?
Hopefully we get advertising and start getting paid.
Put it this way. With your skills set and all the things you have, oh, absolutely. I
Yeah.
think that within 2 years, you should be making money. And actually, I don't know who does your branding or what kind of branding you do. That's going to change. You're going to change certain things. And
Oh,
that's the fun part. That's where you go to the coffee shop and you start coming up with ideas and start doing stuff. There
yeah.
is a app. It's called the title generator, and it's an
Mhm.
app where you can come up with the titles for whatever it is that you want to do. So it's something like that you might want to come up with. But I mean, I'm not saying that this is bad, but I just feel like you need to do more branding and stuff like that.
I feel like it needs to be a shorter name, because then it's easier to find.
Yep. What the is your mother still here?
We don't speak anymore.
Okay, that's why I get that feeling.
Yeah,
You have
she's
a
in another state.
okay, you have a mother figure that's crossed over. That I don't know if you talk to
Mm.
her. It could be a grandmother or it's a figure. There's a woman on your side that it claims you. And it could probably be a grandma or were you close to anybody?
Well, my grandma passed away at like around 2020, but we weren't like close. After my dad passed away, like that whole side of the family really talked to
Your
me
dad passed?
when I was 11.
Okay. So let me ask you this though. When you pray, whatever, do you have a particular I feel like you do have guardian angels, and I feel
Mhm.
like this one is a mother figure around you that you
Mm.
don't know about. Maybe you don't know about. It could be an aunt that actually looks out for you. And I don't know if you communicate with her, but I feel like she's there to help you or to protect you or whatever. So whoever you're dealing with, this woman, ask their name, ask her name. You can
Okay.
always ask because what I'm feeling like this motherly figure can also help you out. Now, it may not be a mother, but the thing is, that makes sense why you don't have a relationship with your mother now.
Mm.
It's like she's dead.
Yeah.
But the thing is, um, but there's a motherly figure on the other side. It could be a neighbor or somebody that you knew that really took care of you or that you had a connection with. That
Mm.
woman is definitely like a guardian angel. I got this like right off the bat. And
Okay.
here's the thing. I already knew that you were going to say that her mom is still here or that, but the thing is
Yeah.
it's like, I just said it because I wrote it down. And, I feel like you're way more spiritual than you give yourself credit for, or you haven't done enough research on the spiritual side.
Yeah.
And maybe in your podcast, you do segments on spirituality. What does it
Yeah.
mean? But the thing is it's your journey. And I just feel like if you go with that, you're on
Yeah.
the right path. So it's funny because it kind of made me like, wow, this girl doesn't have anything going on, but you do. And that's a good
A little bit.
that makes me feel good that you do actually have something because
Yeah.
this is because what did I say? Are you a producer? I feel like you are definitely on the path with this YouTube thing.
Mhm. Yay. Yeah.
So that's all I got for right now. I hope it
Oh,
wasn't too much.
it's a lot.
Chico, come on. Any questions about anything that I said or
I don't even remember half of it at this point.
I know but here's the thing on a subconscious level, NLP, your subconscious knows everything. It picked up everything.
Yes.
That's the thing about teaching now. They're going from conscious to subconscious, which is like the way that we learn right now in school is conscious. We're like dates, times, like that. Your subconscious is what we learn, our spirit, our subconscious is picking up. Put it this way, I planted the seed, spirit will help you
Yeah.
with that stuff. And that's all that matters. And that's why, look at how long we've been going. It's like, it's been going. That's why sometimes I feel like, man, did I give him too much information? Or, oh, I don't want to overload on my information. But my thing is, spirit knows everything now, and that'll definitely help you on your path.
Yeah. I'm
And
excited.
I don't know why, but there's something about the Grand Canyon coming up for you too. I don't know if
Oh,
you've ever been there. It may be a segment, but Grand Canyon, just remember Grand Canyon, because you know why? A couple days from now, a week, something's going to come up about the Grand Canyon. A story.
I'm not in it.
No, you're not in it.
I watch too much true crime.
Oh my
I know.
God.
Uh,
Ah. Oh my goodness.
don't be surprised if that happens.
Okay.
Okay. And
Uh,
what were your other jobs? Did you tell me what your other jobs were?
bartending, background, and stand-in
Oh,
work.
background. Okay. And that's been kind of slow then too, right?
So slow. I've worked one day this year.
Right. So the
Uh,
thing is here's the thing. You have no excuses. You have plenty of time to do all
yeah.
the stuff we talked about,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Hey, I reserve Monday for podcast day, so I do
Oh,
all my podcast stuff on Mondays.
when you talk about being the mutt personality, um, when you're depressed or bummed, that's where you bring in the podcast. That's your creativity. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And also all the other stuff, learning about the financial aspects of how to go into other media. I don't know if you thought about doing Rumble and any of the other ones.
Yeah. We're learning.
Put it this way, everything that I've talked about, I can
Yeah.
see where it can be used. So basically, it's just confirmation that you're on the right path. I was kind of like, man, this chick doesn't really have a lot going on. But to
No.
me, this tells me that you have a lot more that you didn't tell me at first. But the
Yeah.
thing is, I like this because I kept on saying, I keep on getting a feel. She's like a producer. She talks like one, but she's got a good heart. And I just feel like she's around putting things together. This is absolutely your gig.
Well, we
Yeah.
couldn't tell you anything because we wanted you to reveal it.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I eventually got to it. I feel like
You did.
when I said being a producer, that's exactly what you're doing with your podcast. I didn't say what type of producer.
Yeah.
I knew it was connected to entertainment, but I just didn't feel like it was like the film industry. So
Yeah.
that makes sense. So that's a first for me to like, okay, now I know how to connect things when I get information like that from Spirit.
Yeah.
So it's always a learning process for me when I learn something new. When I heard producer, I'm like, but she's not a producer. But I needed to put it out there saying, okay, it'll make sense. A lot of times it makes sense at the very end. And the thing is you're very capable. I'm telling you, when I saw that King of Clubs, I'm just like, oh my God, this girl's like, should be at the pinnacle, at the top of whatever she's doing. If this is what you're doing and you have a passion, you're going to get there no matter what. I
Yeah.
just, yeah.
I'm excited.
I just thought that was kind of funny because you were kind of like laughing all the time. I'm thinking, is she taking me seriously?
I laugh all the time anyways.
Well, she might be a little bit like me in the sense of if I'm talking to somebody new who's giving me a reading, I don't want to give them anything
Oh,
because I want to see how in alignment they are.
well,
Yeah.
here's the thing. It's a learning process. And I'm always like asking Spirit, is this person like testing me but the thing is here's the thing. You were laughing all the time. And,
I'm
I can understand someone going like, okay. Yeah, I can see that. You were like, I love to work. I'm like, what?
I do.
That was a first. Trust me, that threw me off.
Which I think
Yeah.
is great because a lot of people don't like to work.
Have a great work ethic.
Like I said, you got the 8. The
Mm.
8 tells me that you want to work. You view the world as being work. You have the natural ability to do it, but you just haven't. You need to stick with this.
Yeah.
Just if you get tired of the subject, change it. Do something else.
Yeah. We do a
Okay?
new topic every week. So
Yeah. Yes. And do you come up with the topics, or do you guys split it? Or
he does a topic and I do a topic, and then one gets released on Tuesday and the next one on Thursday. So we do 2 topics and release them separately.
on the Grand Canyon, there's something about. Here's the thing. I'm not getting that you went there or like that, but I keep on hearing Grand Canyon, Grand Canyon. From the mysterious side or whatever. It's something that
I will laugh if Steven's like, I'm doing a topic on the Grand Canyon.
don't say anything,
I won't say anything to him because he usually doesn't tell me
Right.
till I show up.
because here's why. I swear to God, it can go a few days, a week, 2 weeks. People come to me, oh my God, Niko, when you said blah, 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 and they do that all the time. And it's just like, for me to, listen, why would the fuck would I get the Grand Canyon out of
Yeah.
the blue? And so for me, it's just like, no, it might be a topic that she might be interested in, or there's going to be
Yeah.
something to do with Grand Canyon. Just saying,
If someone wanted to make an appointment with you, how might they contact you?
they could probably, I would say the best would be to email me,
Okay, I'll put it in
Yeah.
the link.
put in the link.
Niko
All right.
Xiros, Tawny Amber Young. Tell us the name of your podcast one more time.
Our podcast is called What in the AF, and you can find us on YouTube. Also, we're on Instagram at What in the AF Podcast, and you can also email us at whatintheafpodcast@gmail.com. Give us ideas.
Tawny Amber Young, thank you for being a vessel and letting us all hear about what your potential is.
Yes, hopefully I do something with it.
It'll be great. And you know what? I love seeing everything that you're doing online. I'm Candi, and we
Thank you.
will see you next time on the Proxy Principle. Thanks,
All right.
guys.
Bye. See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
The Proxy Principle.
I can't express to you how grateful I am that you've chosen to spend your time with me here on the Proxy Principle. I'm committed to bringing you a mix of voices and conversations that lift you out of the everyday noise and into something deeper. Each episode is designed to spark growth, sharing real experiences and insights that move us all forward, and not just practically, but spiritually and holistically too. Of course, none of it truly matters without you being part of the journey. So if this show resonates with you, be sure to follow, rate, and leave a review. Share your thoughts, your takeaways, and even your ideas for future episodes. Every comment and every rating helps us reach more listeners and keep these meaningful conversations going. And don't keep the magic to yourself. Share the Proxy Principle with your friends, your colleagues, and your community. Because when we all come together with intention, there's no limit to what we can create. Ready to unlock the power behind every face and turn it into scroll-stopping content? Don't miss out on this exclusive one-of-a-kind experience. Characters by the Numbers presents the ultimate secrets to face reading for social media content creators. Learn how to interpret facial features, connect more deeply with your audience, and create content that truly resonates. Led by media consultant Niko Xiros, this dynamic session blends ancient face reading techniques with modern content strategy, perfect for influencers, entrepreneurs, and creatives who are ready to stand out. Call 949-636-0674 or email Niko at nikoxiros.com. That's Niko, Niko, at nikoxiros.com. Start seeing faces and content in a whole new way. Turn curiosity into creativity, turn faces into stories, and turn your content into connection.